Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off on WCLU Radio, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM, and on Willie, 94.1. Now, here's the voice of Glasgow sports, Joe Myers.
Back here at Glasgow High School, it is the Scotties against the Warren Central Dragons in boys action now. Both of these teams coming in at 2-0. Glasgow coming off an 81-42 win over Russell County on Friday night. Warren Central coming off a 72-36 win at Davis County on Saturday night. So both teams coming off blowout victories. Glasgow won the last meeting between these two schools back on December the 16th of 2019 at Warren Central High School. Scotties won that game 49-48. However, that ended a 14-game winning streak for Warren Central in the series. They have won 14 of the last 15 meetings. Not unusual for the Dragons to have that kind of series record against most teams in this fourth region. Larry, the Scotties certainly have gotten a couple of good wins coming into this one over Logan County and Russell County, but competition level steps way up tonight against the Warren Central Dragons. As usual, they're expected to be one of the top teams in this fourth region. Always a good measuring stick for you, especially when you play a team like Warren Central early in the season. It kind of helps you know where you stand.
Yeah, Warren Central are perennially probably I guess more than likely the best team in the region most years. Bowling Green right there with them a lot of times. And just no different, I don't think, this year. I think Greenwood may be the best team in the region as of right now. But Bowling Green, Warren Central, they'll get better because they're younger teams now, but they'll get better as the year goes along. But Warren Central, always tough, always physical, always get up and down the floor, put a lot of defensive pressure on you. You got to handle the basketball, and you got to make shots. You just got to score with them because it's really hard to stop them.
And Bruce, the three starting guards for the Scotties, very balanced scoring between them. Ashton Chewinski averaging 17 a game, Sam Bowling 16 a game, Jackson Poland 14 a game. All three of those kids have played very well the first couple of ball games.
Yeah, they have. I think overall the teams played well. We're quicker than I thought we would be, and we'll need that tonight because we're going to face a really athletic team tonight.
Warren Central starts five guards. They are led in scoring by Chappelle Whitney, averaging 22 a game. Actually, that's just from one game. They did not have their stats online from the second game, so these stats we're going to give you tonight for just be from that first victory for Warren Central on the year. But you know they're going to be athletic, Larry. They're always quick, and they typically chase you all over the floor. They're typically pretty deep, although this year Coach Unsteld really only gave me two kids that he thinks will play off the bench a whole lot, so maybe not as deep this year as sometimes.
Well, that is really unusual if that's the case because he used to run them in right and left. You know, after about 3 minutes, he might put five new ones in, but it'll be different if they only play two or three substitutes. But, yeah, they're always athletic. They're always really fast. Play that good, hard, we call it hacking defense all over the floor. And if officials let them get away with it, you know, they can be a problem for you.
Let's wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off with Joe Myers, a production of WCLU Sports. Coming up, live Glasgow basketball action on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM, and on Willie, 94.1.
For WCLU, your home for local.
It's time for Glasgow basketball on your home for local WCLU 1490 AM and 103.1 FM and Willie 94.1. Glasgow basketball is brought to you in part by South Central Bank, McDonald's of Glasgow, South Central Rural Telephone, The People's Bank, Don Franklin Auto, Colton Steakhouse, the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Monticello Bank, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers, Walbert Trucking, Big O Tires, Workout Anytime, and Full Circle Graphics. And now, the voice for Glasgow Sports, Joe Myers.
Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School as we need to give you the starting lineups for the Scotties and the Dragons of Warren Central. Their lineups are brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. First for Warren Central, it's 5 guards. They are Jaden Lawrence, a 6'3 senior, averaging 4 points and 5 rebounds. Isaiah Villafuerte, a 5'10 junior, averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds. Omari Glover, a 6'2 junior, averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds. Demarion Walkup, averaging 13 points and 4 rebounds. He's a 6'4 junior. And Chappelle Whitney, a 6'4 junior, averaging 22 points and 5 rebounds a game. The Dragons are 2-0 on the year. Head coach is William Unseld. For the Scotties, at forward, it's Clay Pippen, a 6'4 junior, averaging 4 points and 4 rebounds. John Carter Myers at forward tonight, a 6'2 senior, averages 4 points and 4 rebounds a game. Ashton Serwinski, a 5'11 senior, starts at guard. He leads the team at 17 points and 7 rebounds a game. 17 points, 7 rebounds for Ashton. Jackson Poland at guard, 5'10 senior, averaging 14 points and a team-high 5 assists per game. And Sam Bowling starts at guard, a 6'2 senior, averaging 16 points and 6 rebounds. Scotties are 2-0 on the year as well. Their head coach is James Willett. Assistant coaches are Trey Tinsley, Cedric Vaughn, and Thomas Kingery. And the officials are the same as we had in the girls' contest: Tony Franklin, Evan Ray, and Tommy Young. Those starting lineups brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, a proud sponsor of Scotty Sports. Demarion Walkup in the jump circle for Warren Central. Clay Pippen there for the Scotties. And we are underway. Tap controlled by Glasgow. By the way, the Scotties in their home whites with royal blue numerals and letters. Warren Central in navy blue uniforms with white numerals and letters.
Man-to-man, Warren Central starts.
Clay Pippen with it out high. He'll give to Sam Bowling.
Yeah, Warren Central playing that man-to-man, and they push you out as far as they can.
Lewinsky gets an open look for 3 straight away. He missed that one badly. Rebound picked up by Glover for Warren Central. A little bit of adrenaline there maybe for Ashton in this big region matchup.
Man-to-man for Glasgow also.
Here's Whitney. Gives right side to Villafuerte. Here's a drive by Walkup along the right baseline. Good defense. Serwinski cut him off, but then Walkup steps back and hits a jumper for the first 2 of the game for either club. And here is 2-2-1 pressure by Warren Central. Serwinski will give to Poland. He'll throw it ahead in front court to Bowling. Sam starts in, gets cut off. Brings it back out to the corner, then makes a bad pass. It's stolen away. Walkup going the other direction. He'll lay it in. It's 4-0 Warren Central. Pippen with it in backcourt. Looking against pressure from Central. Comes across the timeline with it. Gets trapped and the ball taken away. Walkup going the other direction. He'll give it off in there to Glover, who lays it in. It's a quick 6-0 start for Warren Central. And James Willett has to call a timeout. He is not happy with his team early on. 6:46 to go in the first quarter. Warren Central leads 6-0. We're back after a 30-second timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of one. That's why we work every day to make a positive impact on thousands of places we call home. McDonald's. Behind our golden arches is a global community of crew, farmers, suppliers, franchises, and countless others who make up who we are as a brand. It's the entire McFamily that makes McDonald's what it is today and what it's been for over 65 years. McDonald's. There's one near you. Come and see us and download the McDonald's app for specials.
6:46 to go in the Big O Tires first quarter here at Scottie Gym. Glasgow trailing Warren Central 6-0. Scotty's turned it over a couple of times here early. Pippen with it in front court. He'll bounce it ahead to Bowling, and the ball knocked away from him out of bounds. Central may not be as deep as they normally are, but they're still as active defensively, aren't they, Larry?
Yeah, they're a good defensive team. They always have been. They'll get right up in you.
Here's Poland with it for the Scotties. Comes across the timeline with it. Jackson gets past the defender, drives to the bucket. The scoop shot no good. And the rebound loose, picked up by Bowling for the Scotties. He'll give to Pippen. Clay going to go up, and he'll draw the foul.
You just can't let them intimidate you. You got to get the basketball into the lane. You got to get past that first line of defense where they trap you, and if you can do that, you can get the numbers on.
Jaden Lawrence with his first, the team's first foul as well. Free throw for Clay Pippen is good.
They're not going to let you sit out there and shoot the three-pointer just as you want to.
Second free throw for Pippen, good as well. Scotty's on the board now, trailing 6-2, 6:25 to go in the opening quarter, and Glasgow sets up in 2-2-1 pressure. Walkup will bring it across the timeline and give it up to Whitney. Here's Villafuerte with it. Off to the right side to Lawrence. He'll launch a three. It's off the mark. Rebounded by John Carter Myers for the Scotties. Gets to Poland. Jackson down the sideline. He'll give it up to Bowling. Sam dribbles inside, dumps it off in there to Sawinski. Ashton goes up, plays it off the glass, no good. Lawrence with a rebound for the Dragons. And a pass into the front court stolen away by Myers. Pippen will give to Bowling. Sam driving to the bucket, kicks left side of the corner to Sawinski for three. Air ball. Rebounded by Glover for Warren Central. Now Walkup with it. Kicks it off underneath. Laying it up and in is Whitney. 8-2 Warren Central. 5:37 to go in the Big O Tires first quarter. Sawinski will give to Poland. Jackson gets it back to Sawinski into the front court. Now to Poland to set the play. Bowling takes the pass. He'll dribble in the lane. Spins. Puts up a tough challenge shot. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Glover for the Dragons. Now Myers tips the pass up into the air. Loose ball picked up by Villafuerte for Central. He'll drive to the bucket and lay it in. Central up to 10-2 now. 5:09 to go in the quarter. Glasgow likes to play fast, but Central does too. Here's Myers with it in the corner. Scotty's had the loose basketball. The ball got knocked away. Bowling will miss the shot at the bucket, and it is a jump ball. It will go to Warren Central.
Yeah, Warren Central is not overly big. They 6'4" is their biggest. They got two guys 6'4" on the floor, but they just intimidate you because they jump so well. And every shot we've taken, we've been hesitant on.
Malik Jefferson, a 6'4" junior, and Cade Unseld, a 6'4" sophomore, have checked in for the Dragons. Glover with it. He'll give to Jefferson. Gives right back to Glover. Now to Unseld. He'll try a three. It's good. It's 13-2, Warren Central. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Poland throws in front court to Bowling. Now to Sawinski. Ashton down the left side of the lane. He'll lay it in. I thought that ball was going to come off. It hung on the rim, but it finally fell. And Glasgow has its first field goal with 4:20 to go in the first quarter. 13-4 Dragons.
Got to settle down, play some defense, get some turnovers.
Unseld with it on the right wing, guarded by Poland. Dribbles in, spins, kicks it off in there to Lawrence. And he traveled. Trey Brown going to check in for the Scotties. The 6-foot senior averages 4 points and 4 rebounds. He'll replace Clay Pippen. .404 to go in the Big O Tires first quarter. It's 13-4. Warren Central on top of the Scotties. Dangerous pass here by Bowling. Going to be stolen by Glover. He'll go to the bucket, lay it in, and a foul. It'll be the first on John Carter Myers, the team's first as well. Glasgow seems a little shell-shocked right now, Larry.
Yep.
Down 15-4, 3:53 to play in the first quarter. Glover's free throw good.
That's what Central tries to do to you. They try to get you right off the bat. Get you down.
Chappelle Whitney and Isaiah Villafuerte back in for the Dragons.
1-2-2 full court pressure, which they always play.
A foul going to be called here on Chappelle Whitney. He was going for the steal and ran right through Ashton Sawinski. It'll be Whitney's first, the team's second.
The thing about Warren Central, if you withstand the first onslaught, which they're going through right now, and you settle down and start running your offense and start making good crisp passes, you can get back in it because they'll let you.
Bowling will give to Sawinski in the corner over the right side, back out front to Bowling. He's guarded tightly by Walkup. Now Sawinski to Myers straight away. Bounces to Sawinski. Ashton off to Poland. Jackson drives left of the lane. The scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Unseld for Warren Central. He'll send it ahead to Walkup, who drives baseline right side. Missed the layup. Myers with a Glasgow rebound. Gets to the outlet pass to Poland. Jackson racing down the floor with it. Now gets into a trap as he comes in front court. Gets it back to Myers out near the timeline. He tries to force one underneath to Brown. It got deflected, but it goes right to Bowling. He'll kick it off underneath to Sawinski, and Ashton lost the handle on it. A steal for Warren Central. 2-on-1. Here's a dunk on the other end by Malik Jefferson. And another timeout taken by Glasgow. The Scotties now find themselves down 18-4 with 2:55 to go in the opening quarter. It's a full timeout. We're back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU in Willie Sports. 3:55 to go in the opening quarter after the Big O Tires timeout called by the Scotties. Glasgow gets the ball back, but they are down 18-4 to Warren Central. Scotties 1 of 8 from the field to start this ball game. Bowling, guarded by Whitney. He comes across the timeline, and then somebody picks his pocket. Going the other direction is Villaforte. He'll miss the layup, but put back up and in by Malik Jefferson. Who got the block for the Scotties, Larry? I was looking down at my books there.
I believe it was Sam.
Sam, okay. Bowling will give it up to Poland, and Jackson going to be fouled as he made the catch. We'll go on Villaforte, his first team third. Plays Pippin back into Glasgow. Myers comes out. Poland trying to put it in play, and he throws it away. Stolen by Villaforte. Off to Lawrence, back to Villaforte. He'll lay it in.
Well, we're just making some awful passes right now.
Warren Central up 22-4. They have blitzed the Scotties here in the first quarter. 2:19 to go. And a foul called in the backcourt on Malik Jefferson, his first, team's fourth. (22-4). Warren Central with the lead. Glasgow with the basketball. 2:10 to go in the quarter. Poland weaving his way through traffic, gets inside, dumps it off in there to Trey Brown. He misses a shot. Pippin with a putback, no good. Rebounded by Central's Jefferson. He'll get it ahead to Whitney. His shot blocked down there by Brown, and Brown gets the rebound. Now to Bowling, and a foul called on Villaforte as he tried to reach in on Sam and bodied him up. It'll be the second on Villaforte, the team's fifth.
Yeah, another thing about Central, when they get it off the boards, they're down the floor. They don't waste any time.
Glover back in for Warren Central. 1:56 to go in the Big O Tires first quarter. 22-4. Warren Central leads it. Here's Serwinski. And throws it away. He thought Brown was going to come out to take the pass, and Brown had started to cut back towards the basket, and nobody was home.
Well, the pressure defense just really paying off for Warren Central.
Glover controls out front for the Dragons. Had it poked away by Poland, but picked back up by Jefferson. Left side to Whitney for a three. He drills it. A 21-point lead for Warren Central with 1:24 to go in the first quarter. It's 25-4. Myers with it across midcourt, and he throws it away. Steal for Unseld. They'll throw it ahead, and a layup on the other end for Whitney. And James Willett has to call his third timeout of the first quarter with 27-4. 1:11 to go in the first quarter. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. Glasgow has started this game 1 of 10 from the field with 7 turnovers here in the first quarter. That is not a good recipe for success. Glasgow down 27-4 with 1:11 to go in the opening period here to the Warren Central Dragons.
And Central already has 12 points in the first quarter off turnovers.
Myers will give to Bowling. Now Pippin to Myers. He'll come across the timeline. John Carter lost it, and he will not get it back. Thought Pippin might be able to get there to save it in bounds, but he couldn't.
We just can't get it into offensive court to get in a really good shot. We've had some decent looks at it underneath, but the intimidation is there, and we're just forcing things.
Demarion Green into the ball game for Warren Central. Glover with it, and a three in the air this time for Unseld. It's no good. Rebounded by Poland. He'll get it ahead to Myers, who's behind the defense. John Carter will lay it in. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Lawrence drives inside. Up top to Glover, and a charge called here as Poland takes the contact.
He walked before he charged.
Glover gets his first, team 6. John Carter Walbert into the ball game for Glasgow. The 5'10 sophomore averages 6.3 rebounds. He replaces Poland. Walbert across midcourt with it, gets to Brown, and he's fouled as he tried to get rid of it. That will be on Cade Unsild, his first, team 7th, so 1 and a bonus for Brown. Trey about to shoot his first free throws of the season here. Right into the bonus, good. Brown's second toss, also good. 27-8, 28 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Glover across the timeline with it. Gives to Lawrence here on the wing. Out front to Unsild. 3 in the air, no good. Long rebound taken by Walkup for Central. Back to Unsild, out to Lawrence. He'll try a 3 right corner, no good. And Pippen has the rebound for the Scottie. Now Bowling. Sam dribbling through defenders. Going to go inside, puts up the floater, got it.
Nice. Good little floater right in the middle of the lane. Nice
that
shot.
Is the end of the first quarter of play. Scottie's going a little run, a 6-0 run there to end the quarter, but still down by 17. 27-10 Warren Central after 1. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. As we come back to action here, it's Scottie Jim, Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Dubuque with you here courtside. Luke Pierce, Jordan Smith on the board for us back in the studio. Bruce, do you have the first quarter stats?
Yeah, Central was 3 of 12 from the, that's Glasgow, 3 of 12 for 25%. 0 of 2 shooting a 3, 4 of 4 to line, 6 rebounds, 1 offensive board, 8 turnovers. I'll get Central's, well, I can go ahead and do there on their end. 3 turnovers, 12 of 19 from the field, 63%, 2 of 6 shooting a 3, 33%, 1 of 1 at the line. 7 rebounds, 2 offensive boards.
Glasgow foul call on Ashton Czerwinski, his first, team second. That will send Demarion Walkup to the free throw line for 2.
He already got fouled on the floor. He gave him a lot of continuation on that one.
83% foul shooter is Walkup. Free throw good. Second free throw, also good.
Scary part about this team, they only got one senior.
That is Jaden Lawrence. Clay Pippen will float it to Poland in backcourt. Now they throw it back into Pippen across the timeline. His pass deflected. Loose. And down on the ground to grab it for Warren Central is Amari Glover. They'll send it ahead for a 3 from the right corner. It is no good. Long rebound, though, picked up by Jefferson. The 3, by the way, was taken by Walkup. Here's Jefferson with it left side. Gives to Villaforte. He'll drive inside, had it stripped. Able to get it right back, though. He'll dribble it out into the corner. Throws it out front to Walkup. Well, Jefferson with it. Inside to Glover. He'll kick it across the lane there for the layup by Lawrence. First 2 for Jaden Lawrence. 31-10 Warren Central. Czerwinski. Gets it ahead to Bowling. Sam tried to get inside, had it tipped away from behind. Lawrence gets the steal. Ahead to Jefferson. He'll go to the bucket and jam it home. Second dunk of the night for Malik Jefferson, and Warren Central matches its largest lead of 23. Bowling with it. Takes it down the left side of the lane, puts up the shot in traffic, no good. Rebound pulled down by Glover. Forte off to Lawrence, 3 right corner, in and out, but put back in by Malik Jefferson. Jefferson is 4-4 from the floor with 4 offensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. It's a 25-point lead for Central. A 3 for Clay Pippen is good. Central quickly on the attack. Walkup driving to the hoop, and he's fouled. Now to go on Clay Pippen, his first, team's third.
You can't rest on this Warren Central team. They'll be back down the floor before you get the ball out of the net almost.
Walkup for 2 free throws. First one is good. Trey Brown in for Glasgow. Bowling will come out for Warren Central. Cade Unsild back in. He replaces Glover. Second toss, good as well. Here's the 2-2-1 pressure by Central again. Poland with it. It goes ahead in front court to Serwinski. Now to Brown along the right baseline. Trey kicks left corner to Myers. John Carter takes a couple dribbles in. Goes it back out to Pippen. Clay going to go in. Had the shot blocked that time by Jefferson. Poland for three. As Glasgow got it back, and he'll hit the three. Quick three for Central on the other end. That's Unseld, no good. Lawrence with the offensive rebound back in.
Gosh, they're killing us on the boards.
I mean, Central's getting the ball back down the floor there before Glasgow can even get close to thinking about setting up for defense. Here's Brown. Up to the right side to Serwinski. Back to Poland. Jackson going to fire for another three. That one no good. Long rebound chased down by Pippen. He'll get it out to Myers. Now Poland dribbles around the defender, drives inside, takes a big bump on the shot. He'll go to the line. It'll be Unseld, I believe, with his second. The team's eighth of the half.
Yeah, they remind me of the old Ralph Bunch teams. I used to go down and watch them play. They played this kind of basketball back in the 60s.
Poland at the line for two. First one good. Jackson has 4 points. 5:01 to go in the Big O Tire second quarter. It's 39-17 Warren Central. Poland's second free throw good as well. Villafarte throws it ahead to Unseld. He'll give it back to Villafarte on the wing. Dribbles to the elbow. Finds a wide open teammate underneath, and that is Chappelle Whitney who lays it in. He has 9. Central's got to be shooting 60% or better from the field in this half. 41-18. Central on top. 4:40 to play in the half. Brown with it. Right sideline, or right baseline, excuse me. And then he double dribbled. .433 to play in the first half. 41-18 Dragons. Looking for more. Villafarte has it between the circles. Scottie's in a 3-2 zone here.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney takes one dribble in the lane. The 8-footer no good. Brown rips the rebound down for the Scotties. He's between two Warren Central players and then throws it away, but Villafarte never really controlled it. He dribbles the ball on the baseline down there as he was trying to gain control, so the Scotties will get it. Central 17 of 27 from the field, so they are right around that 60% mark. Poland across the timeline with it. Going to take it inside. It had it stripped. Walkup going the other way. He will lay it up and in.
10th steal in this first half.
43-18.
16 points off turnovers.
3:43 left in the half. Poland fires across court to Serwinski. Quick three for Ashton. In and out. No good. Pippen with the offensive board. Goes back up. Missed it. Walkup clears the rebound for Central. Gets it ahead to Villafarte. Goes right side to Lawrence for three. Got it. Central just pouring it on. 46-18 lead. With 3:19 to go in the half. Now Poland dribbles inside. Now out to the wing. Out front to Myers. The screen from Serwinski. John Carter gets to Brown in the right corner. Here's Pippen with it. Clay going to take it down the lane. Puts up the shot out the window, no good. Good drive by Pippen, just couldn't finish it. Rebounded by Walkup. He'll get it ahead to Villafarte in transition. And Hill bounces off to Whitney, who lays it in. It's either threes or layups for Warren Central. That's about all they've shot here in the first half.
Yeah, they're about like college teams anymore.
And Serwinski kicks it out to Pippen. 2:35 to go in the half. Open three left corner for Jackson Poland. Good. His second three of the night. 48-21 Dragons. Now Walkup will answer with a three. Central has 51 points with 2:15 to go in the first half. Serwinski with it across the timeline, and he throws it away. Whitney with a steal. Gets to Walkup. Back to Whitney in the paint. Goes up with a shot. It's good. .13 for Whitney. It's 53-21. Serwinski off to Poland. Jackson lobs it up for Brown. He'll lay it off the glass and in. Orange Central right back down the floor with it. Lawrence comes into the front court. Gets down to the baseline, circles back out, gives to Whitney for a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Walkup for Central. He'll go back up and lay it in. A timeout taken by James Willett. It's his fourth timeout called here in the first half. 1:27 to go in the second quarter, 55-23. Warren Central leads back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports. 1:27 to go in the first half, 55-23. Warren Central on top of Glasgow. Scotties have the basketball. J.C. Walbert has checked in for the Scotties, as has Rico Crowder. Now Bowling with an elbow jumper. It's short. Sam gets his own miss, goes back up, blocked from behind, and the rebound to Lawrence for the Dragons. Unsealed for three straight away. It's good. Central is absolutely shooting the lights out. They're up to around 70% now here in this first half. Here's Bowling on the wing. Off to Walbert. Takes it down the middle of the lane. Kicks it off to Pippen in there. He'll lay it in. 58-25. Three in the left corner. No good here by Jefferson. Rebounded by the Scotties. That's Bowling. Sam going the other direction. He'll go coast to coast and lay it in.
Number 30 got the rebound.
Rico Crowder got the rebound.
Yeah.
All right, Lawrence will try a three, and he buries it, of course. Bruce, did you get that? Rico Crowder got that last rebound instead of Sam. 17 seconds to go in the half. 61-27, a 34-point lead for Warren Central. Walbert will bounce to Serwinski, but Ashton can't handle the pass. And with 6 seconds to go, Glasgow will turn it over. Glasgow's turned it over 14 times to Warren Central's 3.
They got 61 points in this first half.
3 in the corner is no good. Rebound is loose. Nobody will grab it. That was Whitney who missed the 3. I'd have to look back in the record book, Larry, but I can't remember in 22 years of calling basketball games for Glasgow, the Scotties given up 61 points in the first half.
I remember we played Warren Central one year, and they had us down 35-0 in the first quarter, but I don't think they scored 60 points in the half.
We've reached halftime with Warren Central holding a 61-27 lead over the Scotties. So that is what, a 34-point lead. So Central, if they can get a 35-point lead at some point in the second quarter, is going to end up with a running clock here over the Scotties. We'll come back in a moment and take a look at the halftime stats. It's going to be brought to you by the People's Bank. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. 15 start. If things are on time at that point, we'll be on the air at 6:05. Glasgow boys in action on Thursday night in their next game. That'll be down at Bowling Green High School. We'll be there for that one as well. That's a JV varsity doubleheader. The Lady Scotties will play on Thursday night as well. They'll be at Todd Central, but we'll be with the boys that night.
I hope Bowling Green's not as good as Warren Central.
Well, they're not supposed to be, but they're still Bowling Green. They're going to be good. Here's Serwinski with it in the left corner. He'll try a 3, and it's good, and that's a good start to the second half for the Scotties. If you're Glasgow, Larry, I'm just coming out starting this game like it's 0-0.
Yeah, Glasgow's in.
That's all you can do, really.
3-2 zone.
Here's Lawrence for 3 from the right wing. It's good.
They didn't miss much of anything.
Third 3 of the game for Jaden Lawrence. 64-30 Dragons. We need a 35-point lead. It'll be a running clock in the second half. Poland will kick to Myers. Out to Bowling. Sam dribbles inside. He'll put it up. No good, but a foul call.
He hit the floor hard. Put up a pretty good shot. It almost rolled in.
And that will go on Jaden Lawrence, his second, team's first of the half.
Well, you'd like to see them come back a little bit, cut into this lead.
Absolutely.
And, get out here respectably anyway.
If nothing else, playing just for pride at this point. Right. Bowling hits his first free throw. Glasgow is not as bad as what they looked in the first half. Central probably not as good as what they looked in the first half.
I don't see how they could have gotten any better.
Bowling makes the second free throw.
They hit a three right here. We got a running clock.
64-32, 7:08 to go in the third quarter. Lawrence going to try a three. It is up. It is no good. And rebound tipped out to Bowling for the Scotties. Sam lost the dribble as he got to midcourt. Pippen trying to pick it up. Now he does. Gets to Serwinski. Ashton for three, left corner. No good. The ball going to go out of bounds off of the Scotties.
That rebound down.
Ashton came in shooting 58% from three-point range in the first two ball games. You knew he was going to have to cool down. He's having a hard time finding the rim tonight.
1 of 5 tonight.
1 of 5 from the three-point line. Here's a drive into the lane. Shot put up, no good by Glover. Rebounded by Central, and that is Chappelle Whitney who will go to the free throw line. He is fouled as he took it back up. Clay Pippen with his second, the team's first of the half.
This is probably the only way you can play this team is play zone against them on defense and then slow the ball down, try to get good shots on offense.
Whitney's first free throw good.
But if you miss, you better get back down the floor.
Second toss in the air is no good, and Myers with a rebound for the Scotties.
Yeah, good strong rebound that time.
65-32, 6:16 to go in the third. Poland gets into the lane, dribbles behind the back, kicks left side to Serwinski. Ashton for three from the corner, no good. Rebound to Whitney for the Dragons. Gets the alley pass to Lawrence. He'll drive and miss the layup, and the ball knocked out of bounds. I think Lawrence felt like he was maybe pushed from behind, and I think he probably was.
He may have.
I don't know if he was pushed or if they got tripped up somehow. Maybe got his feet tangled up with Sam Bowling, and now they say the ball out of bounds off the Scotties, so it'll be Warren Central basketball. 6:02 to go in the Big O Tires third quarter. 65-32, Dragons on top. Whitney on the left side. Over to Walkup. Out to Villaforte. A three is up and good, and that will make it a running clock. Now a 36-point lead at 68-32. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. Poland, front court to Serwinski. Off to Myers. John Carter trying to get out of a trap. Throws the pass out towards Bowling, but it's at his feet. It's going to go out of bounds all the way down on the other baseline. And who touched it last? Warren Central. It'll be Glasgow ball. Here's Bowling with it. He'll bounce to Poland. Jackson finds Pippen cutting to the basket. Clay goes up with a shot, no good, but a foul on Chappelle Whitney. It'll be his second, team second of the half. Pippen 2 for 2 on the foul line tonight. He'll have 2 more. He has 7 points. Free throw good. Clay has 5 rebounds to go along with those points. Jefferson and Unseld back in for Warren Central. Glover comes out along with Whitney.
I'm assuming Unseld is probably the coach's son.
I have no idea. I mean, that would be a decent assumption probably, but I don't really know that. Long rebound off that miss, chased down by Villaforte, and now a technical foul called on Ashton Serwinski. I don't know what he did.
I don't know.
It'll be his second personal, team foul number 2. Put Cade Unseld at the line.
Something he said, I think.
Free throw is no good. Trey Brown has come in to replace Ashton. second technical free throw is good. 69-33, Warren Central, 4:53 to go in the third quarter. Villaforte sends it ahead to Unso. Back to Villaforte at the foul line, over to Lawrence on the wing. Now Unso for three. It's good. Central now with 9 threes on the night. 4:34 to go in the third quarter. I know Greenwood is really good, but if Central plays like this, ain't nobody beating them.
No.
Not in this region. Here's Bowling. He'll drive to the right elbow. The jumper good. Now Lawrence with it on the wing. Kicks left side to Unselt. Another three on the way. No good this time. Rebound picked up by Poland for the Scotties. Comes across the timeline with it. He'll go to the bucket. Puts it off the window. No good. The tip for Brown. Good. 6 points for Troy Brown. 72-37 Dragons. Halfway through this third quarter. Lawrence over the right wing, floats the pass back out front to Villaforte. Here's Walkup in the lane, out to Unfoot for another three, and he made it again. Unselt 4 of 8 from the three. There's the fourth three of the third quarter alone for the Dragons. Matter of fact, every field goal they have has been a three. Pippen at the elbow. Good backdoor cut here by Bowling, and Sam will lay it in off a good look that time from Pippen.
Yep, nice look. Nice pass. Bounce pass.
3:08 to go in the Big O Tires third quarter. Now a traveling violation called on Unseld. Whitney and Glover return for Warren Central. Villaforte and Lawrence will exit. That is one thing that is true, Larry. I thought coming in that Central would not be as deep as they have been in years past, and they have only played 7 people here tonight.
That's all they've needed.
It's true. Poland with it. Inside to Myers. Good look from Jackson, and Myers will lay it in. That's 4 for John Carter Myers.
Warren Central gone to the zone the last couple times down. We found the backside of it.
It's a deflection by Bowling, but Unselt comes up with it for Warren Central. Over to Whitney for 3. That's no good. And then Poland hits the deck for the Scotties as he went for the rebound. The ball out of bounds off of the Dragons. Actually got a foul, on the Dragons. Demarion Walkup gets his first, team's third.
Yeah, you got to play this team zone like we've been playing the second. We probably should have started the game like this, playing zone, slowing it down.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Bowling will give to Pippen. Clay driving on Unselt, gets to the basket off the window and in. Nice drive that time by Clay Pippen.
Yeah, good move.
Central quickly back down the floor. Here's Walkup. Kicks it out to Unselt. Wide open three. Good again. And James Willett not very happy. He feels like Walkup got away with a big-time push-off down along the baseline. Timeout taken by Warren Central. 1:42 to go in the third quarter. 78-43, Dragons lead it back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
What's better than a hand-cut sirloin cooked to perfection?
A hand-cut sirloin cooked to perfection along with the choice of fried or grilled shrimp. What a combo. Right now at Colton Steakhouse and Grill, get a hand-cut 6-ounce sirloin cooked to order with the choice of fried or grilled shrimp. Served with 2 side items, delicious rolls and honey, plus endless peanuts. Get your sirloin and seafood fix at the same time. Only at Colton Steakhouse and Grill in Glasgow, Campbellsville, Radcliffe, and Bardstown.
We know what's at stake. Sirloin and shrimp, too.
After the Big O Tires timeout called by Warren Central, we have 1:42 to go in the third quarter. 78-43, Warren Central leads.
Right there, Clay. Hey, come on. Right there. There you go.
Jackson Poland will bring it across midcourt for the Scotty. Poland working down the right side of the paint. He'll go up and have the shot rejected. But a foul called here. And a go on Amari Glover, his second, team's fourth. So Poland to the foul line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. He has 8 points. Jackson came in shooting 67% at the stripe. Free throw, good. Second free throw good. If you're looking for positives here in the third quarter, the Scotties have outscored Warren Central 18-17.
Yeah, we slowed it down a little bit and getting a little bit better shots.
Walk up with it. He'll try a step back three. It's no good. Whitney flies in there for the rebound for the Dragons. And he'll back it out into the corner. Back out to Unseld.
When you get up over John Carter, you've done pretty good because he can jump.
Well, Jefferson with it. On the left wing, kicks it out to Whitney. Over to Glover. He'll take it to the lane and had it stripped away. Actually, had made a bad pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Glasgow, though.
Hey, get off the one.
He carried the basketball over there. Should have gotten foul for it, but didn't.
Hey,
37 seconds to go in the third quarter. 78-45, Warren Central. Inbounds pass to Whitney, and he'll lay it in. 17 for him. Pippen with it. Underneath to Brown, and the pass goes through Trey's hands. He takes it in bounds. Here's Poland now. He'll hit a runner. Now a drive into the lane, and the layup good for Malik Jefferson. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. Jackson Poland almost hit a shot from about three-quarters court. 82-47, Warren Central over the Scotties after three. We're back for the final 8 minutes after this 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. (82-47), Warren Central leads Glasgow as we begin the fourth quarter of play here at Scotty's Gym. Unseld with it for the Dragons at the foul line, looking for some help. Warren Central has Talon Durham-Caulfield into the game, a 5'9" senior. He puts up the shot. It's no good, and the ball out of bounds off of Central.
Yeah, Glasgow went back man-to-man to start that quarter. Now, Unseld took a three-point jump shot. I hadn't seen one of them yet tonight.
Bruce says the first shot that Unseld has taken inside the three-point line tonight. Bowling with a jumper at the right elbow.
Nice.
Got it.
That's a pretty crossover dribble. Went straight up.
12 points for Sam. Glover drives inside. They'll kick it out to Unseld for a three. It's off the front of the iron, no good. The rebound tapped out of bounds, back to the Scotties.
Finally missed one. Well, this will be a lesson for the Scotties. You know, you play good teams, you got to get ready. You got to be able to.
See if you can look in the book, Larry. Tell me who number 11 is for Warren Central. The roster was supposed to be correct, but it's apparently not. Jed Hall checking in as well. He's a 6'3" sophomore.
Demetrius Barnett.
Okay, he was number 20 on the roster. So, Bruce, let's get that corrected. The foul called on the Dragons. It will go on Caden Hammer, his first, team's fifth. Rico Crowder into the game for the Scotties. He gives to Trey Brown. Now to Pippen at the foul line. Clay going to take it down the right side of the lane. The scoop shot off the window. Good.
Well, Clay's he's developing a pretty decent player.
12 points for him tonight. 82-51 Dragons. 6:10 to go in the Big O Tires fourth quarter, and traveling violation called on Warren Central. Poland walking across the timeline for the Scotties. Started by Hammer, and Jackson had it stripped away as he got in the lane.
That's the first steal for Central there in the second half.
Barnett with it for the Dragons. Here's Hammer. Takes it into the paint, gets to the basket, lays it off the window, no good. Pippen with a rebound for the Scotties. Now Poland. Jackson going the other direction. He'll lay it up in and a foul.
That's a technical foul. He ought to have a tee for hitting the backboard.
I don't know that they call that anymore.
Oh, you don't think it's in the rule book?
I've not seen that called in a while. The foul going on Durham Caulfield, his first, team sixth. It may still be a rule, but I haven't seen it called in a while.
Well, if they're going to call it, they could have called it right there because the whole backboard shook when the ball was on the rim.
Poland gets one free throw. He completes the three-point play. He now has 15. J.C. Walbert into the game for the Scotties, replacing Poland. 82-54. Central has led throughout. 5:19 to go in the game. Barnett with it. He'll dribble off the left side and give to Hammer. Underneath they go to Durham Caulfield. They'll back out to Barnett. He'll drive the baseline and lay it in. Bowling going to get into the paint for the Scotties, and he'll miss the layup, but he's fouled. And that will go on Malik Jefferson, his second, 17th foul on the Dragons. Scotties will shoot the bonus the rest of the way. Free throw good for Bowling. He's now 3 of 3 at the line tonight. He has 13 points. Second toss in the air, also good for Sam. And we'll see Christian Winskowski check in for the Scotties. He'll replace Sam Bowling. Christian, a 5'7" junior, averaging 2 points and 1 rebound. Scotties are without Javon Clark tonight and likely going to be without him for at least 3 to 4 weeks, is our understanding. He's injured his ankle in that game against Russell County on Friday night. Here's a driver to reverse layup, good for Demetrius Barnett. 86-56 Dragons, 4:35 to go. Rico Crowder takes it down to the baseline, gets inside, and he is fouled. And we'll go on Jet Hall, his first, team's 8. Bruce, how many team fouls do you have for Central? Not that it really matters that much at this point. I have 8 as well. They've only got 6 on the board. I think they've missed a couple there on the board. J.C. Walbert will inbound it to Chase Starr, who's checked in for the Scotties. Chase is a 6'1" junior. Crowder going to try to drive into the lane, and his shot no good. He lost the basketball. Brown comes up with a loose ball. Trey misses a layup. Trey down to the floor to get it back. Gets to Winskowski. Great hustle that time by Trey Brown. Now Crowder with it. He'll take it into the paint. Goes up with a shot. Double pumps and lays it in. 86-58. Warren Central, and an illegal screen called here on Warren Central. That'll go against Jet Hall, his second, team's 9th.
Yeah, he came up to set a screen, and he just didn't get set at all. He just hit him and moved, and they call that about every time.
Here's Crowder with it. 3:08 to play. 86-58 Dragons. And Chase Starr catches the ball at the free throw line, tried to split defenders, and draws the foul. So they'll go on Caden Hammer, his second. We think it's actually the team's 10th, but only 8 officially apparently, and so it's going to be one of the bonus here for Chase. Bruce and I both have 10 team fouls on Warren Central. Free throw for Starr, no good. And the rebound to Warren Central's Jet Hall. Here's Jefferson on the right side to Durham Caulfield. Now Barnett back to Durham Caulfield. He'll give to Hall, and a foul called on the Scotties.
Preston, 35.
Preston Gaunt into the ball game for the Scotties, and that is who the foul is on. He'll come out, replaced by Jagger Jones. Jagger, a 5'11" senior. Barnett with it left side, and he traveled. J.C. Walbert with it for the Scotties out front. Try to give it to Starr, but it's taken away. 1:57 to go, 86-58 Dragons. And a traveling violation on Warren Central again. This one called on Durham Caulfield.
The guys are so quick. They just want to go to the basket before they put the ball on the floor.
Walbert gives to Winskowski as he comes into the front court. Back to Walbert. Now Winskowski with it. Gives it, try to go to Crowder. The ball deflected. Crowder comes up with it. Gets a Starr in the paint. Chase goes up in traffic. Missed it. And Starr committed the foul on the rebound. Durham Caulfield got the rebound. It'll be the first on Chase Starr, the team's third for the Scotties. How many team fouls do you have for Glasgow, Bruce? I missed one on Scotties. I just have them for 3. It's the 4th team foul there. 1:04 to play. Jefferson out to Hammer. Hammer has it taken away or knocked loose by Crowder. Still loose. Hammer able to get it back. Here's Barnett. Kicks into the lane to Hall, who will go to the bucket and lay it in. 88-58 Dragons. 37 seconds to go. Walbert gives to Jones. Back to Walbert in the corner. JC going to take it inside. Now gets the Star at the elbow. Chase put it on the floor, lost it. Loose ball to Hall for the Dragons. 17th turnover of the night for the Scotties. Here's Barnett for 3. It's no good. Long rebound to Walbert. JC pushing it down the floor with 7 seconds to go. JC pulls up at the free throw line. 15-footer no good. Barnett with a rebound, and he'll just dribble it out. Final score, Warren Central 88, Glasgow 58. Scotties suffer their first loss of the year. They'll fall to 2-1, and they'll be next in action on Thursday night on the road at Bowling Green. Warren Central stays undefeated. They're now 3-0 on the year. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up. Take a look at the final stats. We'll hear from head coach James Willett, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scottie Player of the Game. Warren Central defeating the Scotties 88-58. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.